Welcome to a video from thedigitallife.com. New Windows 10 build to look at. This is build 18898 for Windows Insiders on FastRing. This is a 20H1 build, 20H1 first half of 2020. So we'll see the release version of this next year. So what's new in this build? Well, there actually is a change, only a fairly minor one, but quite an interesting one. If you go into Task Manager here, you'll see you now get labels on your drive. So this one is showing here on my Surface Go that it's a SSD drive, which means that if I have multiple drives on here, I had hard disks and SSD and maybe eMMC drives, it would be listed on there. So it's quite handy, so you know which drive is on which, especially if you've got multiple drives on a system. It's a small change, but it does make something that makes it a bit easier using Windows 10 and Task Manager. The rest of the changes in this build are all, again, fairly minor. They have done some fixes. They fixed an issue with DWM crashes in recent build. That's the desktop Windows Manager. So that's important. They fixed an issue with PC Shell DLL that in recent builds would be hitting Explorer.exe and causing that to crash. And they fixed an issue with Japanese IME inputs. So those are the changes. The actual known issues sound pretty familiar. There's still issues with old versions of the anti-cheat software. If you've got the anti-cheat software installed, an older version, then it won't install this build because it will cause your machine to crash. If you update the anti-cheat software, you're probably okay. Some Realtek SD card readers are not working. That's been around for months, that one. If you use remote desktop to connect to an enhanced session VM, the taskbar search results will not be visible. Certain devices, if fast startup is enabled, Nightlight doesn't turn it on after a restart. You can do a reboot and it will come back on. And there's a lag when using the emoji and dictation panels. And there's an easeAxis issue, the color filter, and an IME issue for simplified Chinese. And that's really it with the known issues and changes. So we're not seeing a lot of changes with these builds at the moment. Hopefully new features will get introduced as they go through the release cycle. But I like to document these builds so you can see what's changed. This is running on my Surface Go, no problems with it at all. Everything's working fine on there. So so far so good. So thanks for watching this video. Subscribe if you like it. You can see more on our YouTube channel. You can follow me on Twitter @ISDixon and on thedigitallife.com.